This has been a very difficult video to try and make because it largely concerns describing the indescribable. I've talked long and hard about the beauty of science. And all I can really do is mention a few seemingly unrelated facts. And I can never get across the feeling that these facts inspire inside me and many, many others. But not enough others, it seems to me. People have this repeated notion of the cold harshness of science, and I think I understand that because I felt it when I was younger. Sagan largely put an end to that and showed me that science was magical. And as a result of watching the Cosmos series when I was a kid, my brain expanded like a 1960s hippie. That doesn't mean I got more intelligent. It just means that the perspective that science gave me was so vast. I always remember looking into the eyes of a girlfriend a long time ago after showing her a very brief part in one of the later Cosmos episodes which gives the history of the universe. And I always remember her turning around, and I'd been talking about this stuff for ages and never really got through to her at all. I mean, she humoured me, she listened, but it never really struck her, and it left me feeling as if I was some kind of weirdo. And I still feel that to a certain extent, because not many people that I speak to really seem to get it in the intense form that I occasionally get it. But this day this girl turned around and she had tears in her eyes, and I knew she'd got it with the very next thing that she said, which was, "Why didn't anybody tell me?" And I remember feeling exactly that, the outrage that I could have reached a certain point in life and not have known this stuff. Now, I say I had my mind expanded by Carl Sagan's Cosmos when I was 12, and that's true. But still, that on its own wasn't quite enough. But I didn't go looking because I didn't think I had the sort of mind that would like a more detailed description of how we actually knew the things that Sagan was talking about. I didn't think I was intelligent enough, and I still don't think I'm intelligent enough, but now I realise that it's not a matter of intelligence. It's a matter of being open-minded and curious, and occasionally seeing the right explanation at the right time in life when you're just in the right mood to ask the question, what if? And so this girl got it, and I've known a few other people who've got it big time. But it's always very hard that the person has to be willing. And I can't put that feeling into anybody. I can't find out the words that get through to everyone, because it's like everyone's got an individual lock. It takes certain facts to unlock everybody's mind and open it up. So everybody's got a different combination, and I haven't really got time to try and experiment trying to find everybody's combination. How do you describe the indescribable? How do you put into words a feeling for which there are very few words. The religious have a monopoly on the words revelation and rapture, and those are pretty close to how science can make me feel sometimes. It's not science, it's the perspective that science offers. It's like you're climbing a mountain of knowledge, and for every step that you take, when you turn around and look back at the valley, the view has changed just a little bit. But there are moments when you read science that you're lifted thousands of feet higher up the mountain, and you turn around and you gasp because you can't. It's not just the valley that you see. You see the next valley, the next mountain range. And before you know it, you're way up and you can see the whole world, and not just the whole world, many other worlds. Thousands of other possibilities. And it happens in a moment, because another little tumbler in the lock of your mind has just given. And although I've tried to describe it, I'll never succeed. How do you describe the indescribable? Well, there are several things that do it for me on occasion, but there's 38 minutes of cinema which really, really gets close. So close that it can move me to tears almost every single time I see it. It's almost as if I can turn on the tear ducts by watching it, because it feels like a blessing that that clip of cinema exists and is able to somehow instantly get me to a very special place which I had to work very, very hard to get to. Well, I didn't have to work hard, I just had to spend quite a bit of time and be quite determined to continue. But it happened, and the 38 seconds of cinema that I'm going to show you, I'm willing to bet, is the closest thing I'll ever encounter in my life to capturing the feeling of those rapturous moments when the separate jigsaw pieces, facts, in my head all came together in a moment. And I looked back, and I could see so much further than I ever thought a little brain like mine would ever be capable of appreciating. Here it is.
Some celestial event. No words. No words to describe it. Poetry. They should have sent a poet.
So beautiful. Beautiful.
So beautiful. So beautiful. I had no idea.